Hello, Awakening Artists. This is BJ, and I am going to discuss today about this wonderful week, tax week. It's been a very good learning experience for me, a very healing experience for me this week, as well as stressful. But I began this week unknowingly beginning a ritual that coincided with this amazing full moon that we had. We've now come out of that full moon, but when it was full, I ended up setting up an altar that same night for prosperity and for releasing, basically, of these ideas that I had to be this starving artist, which is, I believe, and have believed for quite a while, but hadn't really applied it to my own life, that this whole idea of being a starving artist is so outdated. We are not, selling ourselves to the company anymore. There are options and there are choices. And what a wonderful thing to realize. Now, it took me, I think, too many years to come to that conclusion, but I'm there now. So I set up this altar, as you can see behind me. It actually had a whole lot more stuff on it, but onto the side, and I put things to the side for this video because I wanted it to be aesthetically pleasing. It wasn't as beautiful as I would have liked. I would have been, if I had had more time today, I would have put up more flowers, but the intention is there. And I think that that is what is very important. But what I had originally, and now that I have off to the side, are my folders with all my receipts from all the extra work that I've done to bring in prosperity and more work in regards to my film work and picking up more projects. I have my bag, which is a suitcase. It's a rolling suitcase for those of you who are carting around a lot of gear like I do. And I had that off to the side, and I pulled some mint herb as well as rosemary to remember the past deals that I made with myself, that I had to be a starving artist, and the mint was there to release that idea. And I've kept that in my bag all week. But I had that off to the side. I had all my dance shoes, my scripts, my book of scripts, my book of monologues, and my book of songs, especially the ones I'm going to be using for auditioning soon. And I did my chants, and it was such a beautiful experience the night that I did this. I, of course, did the chakra work that I'm always talking about, and then I called my angels. And I also, at that time, I called the ancestors that have helped me through this life. And I must say, I do not believe that I could have gotten through this life, the things that I have witnessed and experienced, without the help from other sources. So I called them to me, and I asked them to help me release these negative ideas. That I shouldn't be prosperous in what I do, that for some reason it doesn't make me a true artist. And then what I tend to go into naturally is a movement-based meditation. I seem to flow right into that, and I'll explore more of that, I'm sure, within the summer coming up, because I've never really explored that side of me before. So I'm really excited about that. But anyway, I got into this movement and just chanting. I have this wonderful chant that I like to do all the time. Sweep, sweep, sweep this body and mind. All negativity shall be bound. I banish all that is profane. Only positive shall remain. I saw this chant somewhere, I think it was on Pinterest, and I've really latched onto it. So I was doing this movement, my eyes closed, and just envisioning all this white light around all these things that I use for my career that are set up around my altar. And as I was moving, and I was shocked by this, I broke out into song. and I started singing my main audition song. And I really feel that that was not me inspiring that. That I didn't think of doing that. That I was guided to start singing that song. And when this song was picked out for me by my vocal coach at the time, I was so moved by that. It was the first time that I had had a female vocal coach. And she really understood some things that I had gone through in my life. The song is from Chess, Someone Else's Story. And if you know the song, then you'll know why the song was so meaningful then and why it was so meaningful this week. It's basically saying that instead of making myself a part of someone else's life or a part of someone else's project, that I am the project. The story is me. And I have the choice to be in someone else's story, or for me to go off and make my own story and have other people be a part of my story as an artist. And of course the tears were coming. The throat chakra just opened. And I've been so heavily involved with my dancing for many years. I felt that I had released a fear there of hearing myself, which I think is going to be really vital coming up with these auditions, these vocal auditions that I will be going on too. So I wanted to share the beauty of that. Tomorrow is Easter Sunday, so happy holiday if you celebrate the Christian holiday. Happy holiday past if you've celebrated Passover. Happy astrological New Year. And I will see you next week. Mwah. Love you, Awakening Artists. Bye-bye.